All right, let's try this again. Hopefully this is working. Still fiddling with the setup here, but hopefully that's coming through a bit better. All right, Hogan, what a good mark that was. 1-1 to start off here. Inaccuracy off the bat. And a 50 though against, no, was it Caminiti? No, Hogan gets it 50. Hogan trying to get ahead of it all. So Hogan coming in from not far out. Should get this one on the board. Yep, straight through. And we finally get underway here after a big delay. But Hogan's on the board, GWS on the board. And that's 12 for Hogan, 12 for De Koning off the bat here. Disposal, mark, tackle, and a hit out. Wanganeen 7. Buckley and Delana for the Giants early. Oh, big hit on Wanganeen Miller there by Stringer. Ugh, that was ugly. This wrecking ball coming on in. All right, so De Koning gets a hit out to Flanders. Shifts a neat one. Not quite. Machito. Oh, I'm off to the right. So De Koning, 13. Whitfield kicking in. Gets it to Clayton Oliver out wide. And was that 37? Fonte getting one back in defense. Chips one to Ash. He gets it inside to Buckley. Keep going. Oh, almost smothered. Boots it up the middle. Great mark there by Wilkie. Good defensive mark. Marshall just sitting forward, pats it down to Wilson, chips a little bullet in, not quite on the full. Machito outside the boot, and that's out. Oh, good tackle there. Who is that? Number 1. Number 1, Harvey Thomas, who I picked up very late this week, actually. Harvey Thomas. Brad Hill chips one, nails it. Nice little snap on the right. Easy one in the end for Brad Hill. Quick goal. So Brad Hill up to 12 early. So Joe Fonte up to 16 early. Jack Buckley? Jack Buckley just behind him on 15. Hogan 12 from that goal. And Ash up to 9. There's Toby Green out of the middle. Gets a kick. Windhager. Looked like ball on Carroll. That's Carroll into -3. I think I've got Carroll as well. Oh. Somewhere. Phoenix Gothard gets the tackle in the free. And a kick at goal from not too far out. He's like 40 metres out. Phoenix Gothard pushes it a bit to the right. Not a great kick. So kicking in the Saints. Sinclair, of course. The main man at the back, I think, Sinclair. Oh, that's a shocking kick, though. Straight to Toby Green. It kicks it. Angwin doesn't get the mark, goes forward. Oh, goes to ground. Couple of Giants there. Riccardi. A tackle. Who's number 14? I think that was Carroll with the tackle. So he might have got back up into the positives there. Cornelio can't get a boot on it. Windhager to Koning. Windhager gets it back. Oh, free kick there for the Saints. Himmelberg being a bit too nasty. So Taru kicks it back to Wilkie. He's switching it up. Finds Brad Hill on the wing. Up to 18 now, Brad Hill. Says to Koning. Oh, who's that? Is that Buckley? Just insufficient intent. So Wilson kicks it up. It's 14. Stocker gets a handball. Angwin back to Iden. Over to Himmelberg. No. Laverde. That's shocking. Handball down the line. I think it got tapped away. So not the best football here in the first 10 minutes. Yeah, Brad Hill up to 18. De Koning up to 18. Joe Fonte, 16 for the Giants. There's Max Hall bumping around. He looks like he just got a shin to the face. Wilkie chips it, gives it back to Stocker, who switches it again. Sinclair takes a mark. He's going to start getting busy soon. And Wilson, another mark. So Wilson chips it to Hill, but it's not a mark. But Hill kicks it in. Is that Taru taking a mark in the forward 50? Can't remember if he's kicked a goal yet. He's still early in his career. So some bad news for Jack Carroll there on -3 to start off. Not great. Taru going for a big one from 50, pushing it a bit right. So De Koning and Hill on 21. Sinclair, 18. Ash with the kick in. So wide. Oh, that's out. Touched out. Oof, that was a shocking kick by Ash. So Callahan still on 3. Cornelio yet to touch the ball. Himmelberg also on 0. Riccardi and Rouston all on 0. Philippou, Marshall, All on 0. Sinclair kicks it off the deck. Tackle for Oliver. And who that one was? Maybe that was Delana. It was Delana with the tackle. Number 25, Filippo getting in congestion, but goes back to the Giants. Iden out. Can't get the mark. Hogan. That looked like ball, but apparently not. Brad Hill just copped one in the face. He's down. Brad Hill has copped a finger to the face. Here comes Wilson to Flanders, and someone's just given away a free. Brad Hill in the way, and they stop play. He copped one in the eye, I think. He just copped a full-on fist in the eye here from Delana. Just a big left hand, possibly a finger. Yeah, that's not fun when you get phalanges in the eyes. Windhager taking a mark. So Delana leading the way on 20. Who saw that coming? And there's Sinclair up to 23 on the other side there, leading for the Saints. Delana and Fonte for the Giants so far. And kick by the Saints goes out of bounds. So, yeah, not huge skill set on show just yet. After a delay to the game, Sinclair leading the way with Wilkie, though. Wilkie getting up to 23 with 4 kicks, 4 marks, I'm assuming. Or four marks, definitely. 4 disposals. Callahan, bad handball. Fonte gets it, though. Mateus Philippou tackled by Whitfield, but Wilson running away, gets it wide. Ryan's there, can't take the mark. Handballs. Oh, Carroll kick into Philippou, and he had to really reach for that. But Carroll will get back to 0 with that kick. Wilson up to 18. Wilkie up to 26. And Fonte, yeah, 3 disposals, 2 marks, 2 tackles for 22. Oh, Philippou. That's a good kick. It's straight through the middle. So Philippou going up by, what'll that be? 12 plus 12 for him, up to 16 with that one. Good boost for him in the forward line, though. Getting a little bit in congestion so far. Wanganeen, Miller, and Flanders slow to start. So is Marshall and Hall. And yeah, Carroll gets that kick back to 0. Harry Rouston also yet to touch the ball. And Briggs on 1. So Filippo on the board. Marshall in the middle getting a kick. Good to see. But yeah, definitely sharing the forward and the ruck rolls. Marshall into Koning. Don't like it. That's intentional duck. A great spoil there by Wilson. Goes out to Flanders. He gets taken high by Buckley. Play on by De Koning. Higgins, little dribbler. And another goal for the Saints. Very fast stuff for the Saints there. And a good little finish by Higgins on the left. So Wilkie leading the way, 26. De Koning got a little kick there, gets up to 24. Sinclair 23 and Brad Hill 21. Fonte and Delana leading the way for the Giants. I reckon Ash and Toby Green will be getting amongst it a bit more. Canelio up to, he's got 2. Where's Oliver? Up to 12. Flanders got a bit of it there, up to 9. So slow game so far. Unless you're Wilkie or De Koning owners, Sinclair owners, St Kilda defenders always good. Wilson, Filippo. Oh, Boxall with a bit of a step. But a good mark by Laverty. So Wilson up to 20. There's Canelio with a mark. So Canelio back in defense. Goes, switches it. That's not a good kick. That was a terrible kick. What a great handball. And Higgins finishes it off. Canelio kicking himself there. That was shocking. Who took that? I think it was Sharman who managed the handball over to Higgins there. Was it? Yeah, 43, Sharman. Getting a fantastic goal assist there after a terrible kick by Canelio. And Higgins, sorry, with a good little snap. So the Saints are dominating. What's happening here? Saints are dominating. 4 goals already. Good pressure by the Saints and some just skill errors, I think, by the Giants so far. Just, yeah, shanking it. Nope, not enough pressure. Marshall gets back in the centre bounce and Wilson gets a mark. Wilson coming in for a good game. Not a great kick, goes to ground. Wanganeen in the forward half gets a kick, but Ash takes an easy mark. So Ash up to 21 with this effort. We'll chip wide to Angwin, who gets Canelio, who hopefully won't stuff this one up. He's probably nervous after his last kick. Just boots it down the wing. Grzuski, was it? Grzuski making a play with Whitfield here running onto it. And a big inside 50 goes out of bounds. So Delana, Fonte on 22 apiece for the Giants, and Ash creeping up on 21. Canelio up to 18 after a couple of marks and a shanking bad kick. Oliver with a snap on the left. Misses. So that was a nice bit of run there with Oliver, but just couldn't finish it. Wilkie kicking in. Captain Wilkie kicking wide. Boxall gets smashed by Harvey Thomas. Good tackle by him. 2 tackles for Harvey Thomas now. It's all he's really doing. Canelio tackle. Sinclair out to Wilson. Up to Carroll. Or Sinclair, sorry. Boxall, terrible handball straight to the Giants. Thomas to Oliver. Canelio. Delana gets done holding the ball. Is that Boxall again? So Boxall getting a couple of points. Carroll, come on, get a kick, Carroll. There's a tackle at least. Come on, that's something. Wilkie from Wilson. Wilkie boots it. Oh, good mark there. Iden. So Cornelio leading the way for the Giants now, 26. And Wilson up to 30. Wilkie will go up a bit more here, I think. Ash getting a mark now inside to Angwin, I think that was again. It's Ash 27. Wilkie 34. Wilson 32. Scores going up a bit now. Wilkie leading the way. Wilson just behind him. And then it's Ash and DeConing and Cornelio. So a few familiar names at the top now. Boxshall again to Wilson with a snap that just stays inside, goes out of bounds eventually. How's Marshall doing? 9. Ugh. Oh, look at that break even. 156 break even. Don't think that's happening. Briggs gets a hit out. Goes straight to Garcia though. Iden gets the free 4 because Taru was in his face. Keep going. Laverty, Himmelberg, Ash, who doesn't quite know what he's doing. Lofty handball to Himmelberg. Little one back to Callahan. Then to Oliver. Back to Callahan. Out to Fonte. He's back on. Kicks the inside 50. Oh, Hogan! The juggle and the headbutt to put it out of bounds. Don't know if that counts as being on the full. Oh, Sinclair just crunching Himmelberg. Hogan beating himself up. DeConing gets the clearance. But he goes straight. Oh, nope. Saints reclaim it again. Henry getting tackled by Ash. And Hugo Garcia boots it inside 50 to an easy mark to Laverde. Out wide to Iden. Bad kick. Wanganeen. No, Marshall's there. Gets it to Wanganeen Millerer. And it's pretty open. Oh, he needs to go back inside. Great kick. Taru sitting forward and actually getting amongst it. Interesting. That was a good kick in there by Wang in the end. Just took a second and found someone as a little bullet pass between two Giants players. Like, oh, that was a beautiful kick. So Taru, he's got his first goal. There you go. Missed the first one, gets the second one. And the Saints are dominating. Saints are up by 24 already with 3 minutes left in the first. Ash on 29 for the Giants. Wilson leading the way for the Saints. Oof. I was always been a fan of Wilson. He's third year now. Yeah, he's getting everywhere. He's on the bench now, though. So Marshall actually doing something there. Just a handball, though. 4 disposals for him. And no hit-outs. Interesting. Just 3 kicks and a handball for Marshall so far. DeConing back in the middle. Wood, Wanganeen, Garcia, Sinclair. God, Sinclair's got some dance moves. Oh, Garcia kick off the deck, doesn't go anywhere. Wang slapping it around. Slap around the Wang. Flanders gets it from DeConing. No, he misses. Sinclair can't pick it up either. Gothard gets it out. Garcia shimmying. Gets it back to Silvani. And now Carroll gets a mark. So Carroll getting up a bit. Get some junk, please. I need Carroll to kick on. Wilkie, huge boot. Marshall giving Wood a hug as Wood takes the mark. Oh, good spoil. So ball up just in front of the Giants' goal. St Kilda hunting another one. 24 points up. Flanders not doing much on 9. Max Hall on 3. Rouston yet to touch the ball. De Koning in the ruck. And Briggs gives away a free to Tom De Koning. And it's going to be kickable. This could send De Koning up to the 40s. So Briggs down to 7. De Koning. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. Oh, the commentators thought he'd nailed it, but nope, he's hit the post. And that's 38. 2 behinds for Tom De Koning too. Could have had a bit more. So Whitfield kicks in Ash mark. Like clockwork. Whitfield wanted it back, but Ash goes the other way. That was dangerous. Somehow Iden gets it away, and Fonte running away with it now. Might want to take a bounce. Oh, it's not a good one. Just gets the handball off. Rouston gets his first touch. Not a mark. Gonna play on is Silvani. Kicking it wide. Doesn't get it. Giants get it back. Toby Green inside 50. That's a good mark by Silvani. Hopefully he goes wide to Carroll. Yes, he does. Mark and kick to Carroll. Sitting in the back pocket. And, oh, that was dangerous by Wood. Gets it to Machito in the end. Don't know how that's not a free. Garcia getting another kick. There's Garcia. He's done a little bit, hasn't he? Yeah, Garcia getting up into the 20s now. Oh dear. Oh my God. Oh my God, I've just blanked on his name now, but Giants coach is furious. Furious. Why have I just blanked on his name? Always talk about him. Adam Kingsley, that's the one. Adam Kingsley is pissed. Is seriously pissed in the box. I think he just went Super Saiyan. His hair just went up, and he is angry and pink in the face. So Lucky Ash dominating for the Giants, but Wilkie at the back getting plenty of kick-ins and a few marks. 10 disposals, 5 marks for 42. De Koning up to 39. Wilson 35. Sinclair, like clockwork again, 7 disposals, 28 points for him. Garcia at the end there, he's getting involved a bit as well, just around the contest when the ball goes to ground. Garcia was getting busy. And a couple of familiar ones there for the Giants, maybe Cornelio, Whitfield up the top, Iden up to 30. Fonte as well, he's been pretty zippy. He's been running it out of the back half. Oliver up to 20, Whitfield 22, Angwin as well getting back. And a couple of guys down the bottom there. Rouston getting 2 disposals for the quarter, not great. Briggs giving away a free and back to single digits. The St Kilda side, got Max Hall there on 5, Flanders on 9, Marshall on 11. So some low scores there for some big names. Interesting quarter. St Kilda clearly dominating. And yeah, we'll see how it plays out in the second quarter here, guys. I'll be right back after a quick break. Let's see if the Giants can bring it back just a little bit. Alrighty, back for the second quarter of Giants vs Saints. And it's been a one-way affair so far. Saints dominating, 34-9. Couple of big scores there. Wilkie leading with 42. De Koning getting amongst it. Could have had more if he'd kicked straight. He's on 39. Wilson 35. Ash 35. And then, yeah, Sinclair 28. Iden 30, Canelio up to 28. That's an interesting one. Up to 4 disposals, 3 tackles for Canelio so far. So that's not bad. Yeah, interesting ones there, guys. Windhag up to 7 disposals. A lot of disposals for the Saints, I feel, in that first quarter. They're just pipping the Giants for fantasy points by, 33. So, interesting quarter coming up. See if the Giants can peg it back a bit. Canelio, handball to no one. Max Hall just got crunched. That's a free. Or was it Hugo? Who was that? Thought it was Max Hall. It was Max Hall. Big inside 50. Spoiled. Out of bounds. So Ash, yeah, leading the way. Canelio, 29 straight off the bat. A little bit extra. 31, sorry, for Canelio. Canelio kick that doesn't go anywhere, and a Wood kick inside, and Ash taking a great mark. Takes a bounce. Handball. Laverty in a rush, and great pickup by Flanders. It chips a lofty one inside. Whitfield looked like he was pushed in the back, but Wanganeen Miller gives it to Wilson, and Wilson gets the quickest handball out from Wanganeen Miller and snaps a very quick goal. That was very good. Yeah, no. Laverde. Oof, that was shocking. Gives it off to Flanders. Yeah, no, that was a very swift. Yeah, Wanganeen just got away from Angwin and gets the quickest handball here out to Wilson. That was crazy. Very good handball. Oh, another hamstring out of the game. Not sure who that was, sorry. Let's double check who that was. Caminiti with the hamstring injury, and he is out of the game entirely. So Caminiti done for the day. Higgins gets given the free 40 metres out, and the Giants are just stuffing up right now. Could be dangerous times early for the Giants. At home, too. So Laverde stuffing up for the Giants. Callahan getting busy now, though, up to 25. Ash, 42. Canelio, 34. Wilson charging up for the Saints, so up to 48. Higgins just pushes it right. He's getting roughed up by Iden, who gave that free away, I think. So, yeah, bit of a tussle. Ash, another quick kick straight to him. Mark kicks it out wide. Oh, oh dear. Skill issues affecting the Giants now. They just can't get their targets. Green gets it out of congestion. That's last disposal out of bounds, though. Wanganeen again. Just gets everywhere. Cornelio as well, getting very busy. It's up to 38 Cornelio now. Might be a bit more after that. Great kick up. Briggs getting something now. Gives it off to Whitfield. Stringer not looking happy. Yeah, Ash just getting so busy. Sinclair now, last disposal kick in. So Sinclair, Wilkie, Wilson, and DeConing absolutely smashing it up there now, up to 49. Thomas out to Cornelio. Little chip too far on that though. They just can't hit a target today. Just the Saints' intensity is crazy. Hill. That's a bit of a wild one though. A bit of a run and chase now. Wanganeen. Garcia. Wood. Back to Garcia. So Garcia getting a bit busy now. Some Saints teeing off. Cornelio winding back the clock. Wilson, a little chip over to Marshall, and he'll get a crack at goal and a chance to double his score because he's on 11. Ugh. The Giants are getting smashed right now. Saints are dominating. Rowan Marshall to make it a 38-point game. 5 minutes into the second. Oh, no. That's a terrible kick. Yeah, no. Marshall stocks. Awful. Ash kicking in. Yeah, a few misses already for the Saints as well. It's crazy. The Giants struggling. Can't even get into double digits. Saints absolutely teeing off on the scoreboard and fantasy-wise. Cornelio getting amongst it with Ash for the Giants. Oliver gets one out. He got hit high though afterwards. Hopefully he's okay. Hogan marking. Great kick there. O'Halloran. Was it O'Hallahan? O'Halloran? No, Grzuski. Sorry, Bunch of buzzed heads out there now for the Giants. And Grzuski's got a set shot. So Ash 54, Cornelio 46 there. Wilson cracking the 50 early with DeConing. Some big scores already and just under 14 minutes left in the first half. Miss there for the Giants. They haven't kicked a goal in 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Sinclair kicking in to Wanganeen, Miller. Some junk. The Saints doing what they like, it feels like sometimes. That is not a great kick by the Wang. Tackle by Cornelio. Flanders gets it though. Handball to Hill. Sinclair handballs forward. A bunch of Saints waiting. DeConing. Garcia. Hall. Filippo. Wilson has a shot. Pushes it right. Well, that definitely should have been a goal in the end. Bit lazy at the end there. But yeah, Giants struggling. They're up to double digits at least. But yeah, it's not easy for the Giants. Harvey Thomas with a mark. Harvey Thomas up to Cornelio, I think. Yep. Cornelio cracking the 50. Wasn't quite 50-meter penalty though. Cornelio. Oh, Ash giving away a free. So Cornelio doesn't get the kick. Max Hall does. It kicks it straight to Darcy Wilson again. Sinclair gets the kick inside, and someone's on the ground. Is that Machito? And a giant Himmelberg can't believe he's given away a free. He doesn't understand what's happened. Not sure about that one. But Machito Owens has a free at goal. Cornelio 53. Darcy Wilson up to 60. Goodness me. What is happening? That is a big score already halfway through the second quarter. And Machito gets a goal. This is crazy. St Kilda winning by 39. Did not expect this for the Giants at all. But St Kilda just on a rampage. Just very good football here. Especially by DeConing, I feel. His work rate's been good. Wilson, obviously. Sinclair, as usual. Thomas to Oliver. Riccardi sells some candy, gives it to Ash. Sharp little ball. The Green who paddles it forward. That was well done in the end. And downfield free against Phoenix Gothard, or for Phoenix Gothard. And now a free kick right in front of goal. Is that Rouston? Harry Rouston gets the goal. So the Giants get their second goal. I think it took them almost 40 minutes to get that goal. Oof. So Rouston, though, getting a goal there. Off a silly free, I think. I don't know who that was. Was it Hill or Gothard? Got hit late by Stocker. So Stocker not doing well there. Yeah, don't know about that. Some weird decisions by the umpires so far in this one. Flanders gets it out from Marshall. Looking for Sharman, gets him. And a good mark there by Himmelberg. So he's been quiet so far. He'll take him up to 24, chips it out. Iden. Carroll spoils. Throw in. Flanders and Marshall slowly creeping up, but yeah, nowhere near what we'd expect at this point. Same with Jake Riccardi, actually, right down the bottom there on 12. No hit, one hit out for him. Missed. Oh, there he goes, gets a kick. And Stringer gets a free on Silvani. Stringer goes wide. Finds Green. Plays on. Looks like it was high. He keeps going. He kicks it straight to Oliver. So Oliver lining for goal. Chance at a +9 or +12, sorry. He's only on 24 at the moment. 27 now. Green up to 35. And yeah, Wilson on 60. Good stuff. So Oliver lining. That's a wobbly kick. Way off to the right. Not a good one. Giants 2-5. 7 scoring shots plays. St Kilda's 14 scoring shots. 17-49. Wanganeen Miller kicks it in. Takes a bounce. I'll chip out wide, very wide. Philippou can't get it. Oliver, that looked like a throw. It was. And then pissed off that it wasn't a throw, or that it was a throw. Garcia to Wanganeen Miller. Fonte spoiling. So Oliver, 32. He might go back down again for that throw, I think. Yep, that's such a throw. Might have got a knuckle on it. Oh, good mark there by Fonte. Joe Fonte getting busy. Kicks it wide to Oliver. Mark handball off to Green. Gets it wide. O'Halloran. I never know how to say his name. O'Halloran. O'Halloran? O'Halloran. That's it. Advantage the Giants. They keep going. Riccardi. Anyone on the end of that? Nope. Goes to ground. Silvani. Hugo Garcia out to Sharman. He's taking his time but gets the kickoff. It's not quite a mark there by Higgins. He goes out of bounds. So a bit of a slow second half now. It's really slowed down the last 10 minutes, I feel. Briggs gets a kick, dominates Marshall there. There's Carroll finally doing something. Kick out of defense. Goes over the top. Whitfield slaps it down. Gets it. Tackle. Gets the handball out, though. Machito goes out of bounds. So, couple of Saints creeping up there. Garcia and Miller, Wanganeen Miller getting up. Sinclair, Wilkie, DeConing, and Wilson at the top for the Saints. Couple of Giants at the top. Ash and Cornelio with Toby Green, the next best on 38. The Giants struggling. Laverty kicks it very wide to O'Halloran. I can never say it. O'Halloran. Kicks it to Callahan. Did he just do a hammy? No, he's okay. Lots of hammies today. I think Caminiti done for the day early with a hammy after a bunch of hammies earlier today. Rowan Marshall gets a mark in the defense. Kicks it to Wilson, who's also back in defense, up to 66. Big stuff. Easy pick off there for Himmelberg. Gets it inside to Toby Green. Mark and a kick up. Whitfield can't mark it. Thomas gives it back. Now Briggs kicking inside 50. Ball to ground. Thomas picks it up. Handball out to Cornelio. Another handball out to Brown, who's going to have a shot. He's pulled it though. Pulls it to the left. Now they need to make those, the Giants. Like, just can't get anything happening here. 2-6. 7-7. Brad Hill kicks it in but doesn't play on, so that won't count fantasy-wise. But he might get it back here. Yeah, Flanders kicks it straight back to Hill. Chipping it forward. I think that's Garcia. He gets it back to Hill. So Hill getting a bit of junk in defense. He should go up to 40 plus here. Carroll gets a mark and kick. Oh, Fonte just doesn't take a screamer, and that's last disposal by the Giants. By Laverde again. So, I don't know, just some low IQ plays here, it feels, for the Giants. Just like, where's your play going? I don't know. Just doesn't feel like anyone knows. Briggs, Oliver, back to Briggs. Got fast hands by Briggs. Oh, I think that was Wilson done holding the ball by Gothard. Kicks it wide, just gets it to Rouston for his first mark. Keeps it in, Stringer. Silvani boots a wild one. To ground again, Whitfield. Oh, shocking kick by Rouston. Sharman cleaning up. Nice kick out to Marshall, who's getting busy now. He's up to 37, and that's a 50. And he might have a shot at goal. Is Laverde again? What are you doing, Laverde? Bringing that Essendon vibe to the Giants today. Laverde. What's his Supercoach score? Yeah, it's better than his fantasy score somehow. Don't think he's doing too well. Marshall. Having a shot. He'll be, what's that, 40 meters out, Marshall. Oh, looks like he's pulled that one. Pulled it to the left. So Marshall not making the most of it. Up to 38 though. Whitfield kicking in. He's up to 40. Kicks it straight to Iden, who will also be up to 41 or 40 with that. He handballed it back to Oliver. Ball to ground. Cornelio kick. Cornelio getting busy. Second best player on the ground, fantasy-wise. Stocker takes a mark, kicks to Hill. And Hill will be up to 46 after this kick. Just stumbling around, decides to switch it to Carroll. So Carroll moving up the board a bit too, but that's not a good kick. Oliver picks that off easily. And Brown. Oh, Delana slips over. Flanders kicks it back to Hill, who is sitting back in defense getting some junk. Sinclair junking it up now, back to Wilkie. And now back to Sinclair. Oh boy, that's what we love from the Saints. Some nice junk. Forward to Silvani. Finds Flanders. A bit of junk, few marks happening here. A nice easy one. Back to Sinclair. So Sinclair rocketing up now. He kicks it back to Silvani. Like, what is happening? It's just kick to kick. Oh, that's a shocker. Then now Cornelio picks it up. Harvey, Thomas, handballs out to Oliver. Back to Cornelio. Kicks it across to Angwin. He's got heaps of space. He might have a crack. Oh, they need that. And he got it. Oh, what a kick. Angwin. That was a well kicked goal by Angwin. He saw he had so much space and just went for it on the left. Yeah, no, there's a shocking start-up defensively by the Saints, and Cornelio Thomas with a great handball to Oliver, and then Cornelio seeing Angwin out wide. And he's up to 35. Cornelio equal best on ground now, 63. And Ash just behind 54 for the Giants. Sinclair rocketing up on 59 now. So Sinclair getting like, what was it, 2 or 3 marks and kicks just there. And I think he went up like 18 points in a couple of minutes. And Brad Hill as well, getting a bit of junk in the back half. 2 minutes left in the first half. Flanders. He's got a great center of gravity, I feel, Flanders. He's just low to the ground. This little nugget, little chip kicks everywhere. Oh, Sharman should have marked that one. Yeah, Cornelio winding back the clock now. Wilson at the top. Wanganeen Miller closing in on 50. Garcia also pretty good today, up to 36 after that kick. Another goal from the Giants this half, and it could still be, yeah, but it is still game on. What am I saying? There's only 26 points in it. Giants not making the most of it. Here they go again, though. Oh, nope, spoiled, and, ooh, Hall got a bit crunched there. Got Clayton Oliver moving up the board. He's up to 43 with Toby Green, 44. Whitfield getting those kick-ins up to 40. There you go, a little bit more there for Whitfield. Got a tackle, I think. Cornelio and Ash. Flag Saints. Flag the Saints. It's about time, to be honest. It's been a while. Nah, welcome to the chat. Is it Jen? Welcome. Saints doing some damage. Garcia getting busy. Oh, not quite a mark there. And Ash scrambling. No, Sharman gets it back. Oh, Hall gets a wobbly one and he gets it. Oh, Max Hall getting busy now. That's a +9 for him. He's getting up to 30 or get up to 40 hopefully with that one. Good pressure by the Saints. Yeah, Saints are really turning it up this week. I think it's Wilson and yeah, Sinclair out of the back has been, yeah, just dominant. It's a good goal there by Hall. Maybe a haul for Hall. Yeah, Saints, Wilson leading. DeConing back in the ruck, getting the hit out just before the halftime siren. I think that'll count. Take him to 61. Yeah, where's Max King? I don't think you need Max King at this point. Who's got the goals for the Saints? Higgins has 2. Philippou, Taru getting a couple of, young guns getting some goals. Flanders got a goal. No, Max Hall there. And Hill. And Wilson. Yeah, so a bit good spread of goals for the Saints. And the Giants missing out a bit. And actually, a few Saints missing out of it. It could have been much worse for the Giants if the DeConing had kicked his two. Marshall, the two rucks should have been even bigger, I reckon. So, yeah, dominant quarter, dominant half by the Saints. And yeah, who's down the bottom? Philippou struggling a bit. Windhager also not doing what he's been doing the first couple of weeks. And for the Giants, Ralston down there, he got a goal. Very lucky to get that goal, to be honest, but he's on 23. Yeah, most of the Giants really struggling there. Couple at the top, obviously. Cornelio winding the clock back, doing pretty well. And Ash, he's been great this season so far, and he's not stopping now. Whitfield, Green, and Oliver. So 5 big names at the top for the Giants. And yeah, Saints have 5 guys 50 plus for that half already. Brad Hill was in defense a bit, which is pretty sick. When Windhager could turn it up, he got 40 disposals like a couple of weeks ago, didn't he? So he's not out of the realm of possibilities. Just needs to lay some tackles or get some marks going as well, because he's not doing much of that. But yeah, 59-point quarter, possible. Could happen for Windhager. We'll see. He was picking it up, so I'll give him that. But yeah, see if he can get back to some kind of decent score by the end of the game. Same with Philippou. Yeah, I was happy to see at least Carroll and Silvani get a little bit of it at the end there. And Garcia's been good, actually. Hugo Garcia's been pretty busy, actually, getting 13 disposals. But yeah, no marks. And was it only Boxshall, I think, there has more than one tackle for the Saints. So that just shows you how much the Saints have been dominating. They haven't needed to tackle, just marking it. Yeah, pretty even spread of points, though. Only a 50-point difference with the Giants. 43 points, fantasy points behind the Saints at halftime. So, yeah, not the worst output by the Giants, but yeah, a few slackers at the bottom. Caminiti done for the day. Laverde, I thought he's been absolutely butchering it for the Giants. Don't know why he's distributing it. And yeah, DeConing showing up, and Marshall actually, yeah, should have been doing a bit more, I thought. Should have been, yeah, 2 goals or at least 1 goal between them. Anyway, we'll take a quick break here, guys. I'll be back with the third quarter in, yeah, a pretty short amount of time. Hopefully they have a quick halftime break with all that lightning about. Anyway, I'll be right back, guys. See you for the third quarter. Alrighty, guys, back with the third quarter, Giants versus Saints, and the Saints have been dominating so far. Wilson leading the way, 63 for the Saints, but Cornelio, as I said, winding the clock back, and he's up to 66 from 65% time on ground too. That's pretty damn good. 5 tackles, 14 disposals. 66. Ash there, 15 disposals, 60. And DeConing for the Saints, 61. 15 headouts, 13 disposals. Sinclair, 59 from 15 disposals, a lot of kick-ins, junking it up in the back. And Wilkie as well, doing pretty well. Brad Hill also was in the back pocket. I felt just getting a bit of junk from kick-ins as well and taking a kick-in or two. And yeah, Wanganeen Millera dominating as usual, 15 disposals. Rowan Marshall actually came good in that quarter. They could have had more. So could Tom DeConing, 2 behinds each. But Rowan Marshall probably nowhere near as much CBA time as Tom DeConing. But getting a couple of marks. Flanders came a bit better, got up to 40. So did Hall with a good goal. Garcia as well has been pretty busy. He's had 13 disposals. Yeah, Toby Green, Whitfield, and Oliver. Top 5 there for the Giants. Pretty good names at the top there. But that drops off a little bit. Angwin, then Fonte, he's been all right. It's getting pretty open. But yeah, Callahan, maybe not as well as we'd like. Couple that need to kick on. I'd say Philippou and Windhager had Jen Wilbo Andre in the chat saying, can Windhager get to 80? I don't think it's out of the question because Saints are doing pretty well, but that's going to be a big quarter on the cards if he's to get up there. Yeah, Philippou the same. He's down on 20. And then, it's decent scores in the end there. I was a bit worried for Marshall and Flanders. They were struggling to begin with, but got back on the top of the stat sheet or top half. But here we go. Second half. Can the Giants get back into it? As DeConing gets the hit out, Callahan gets it off the deck. State to Toby Green. Angwin back to Green. And he gets the inside 50. So Toby Green, quick off the bat. Gothard. Oliver. Callahan. Snaps. Spoiled. And, Wilkie. Wilkie got a little bit stood on. But he's okay. Sinclair gets it to Hill, and Hill boots it down the line. But Fonte takes an intercept mark. So Green straight up over 50 to start the quarter. Flanders 44. Oh, not quite a mark by Silvani. Hill to Flanders, and Sinclair gets the kick. Spoiled out of bounds. So, a few Giants getting amongst it there. Ooh, yeah. Hogan stepping on Wilkie, and he's a little bit hobbly. Giants ball. Callahan, quick kick in. Wilkie to Sinclair. And it's bumbling out and goes to Higgins. Carroll back to Higgins, I think. Then 38 to Boxall, with a quick mark on the wing. Sinclair asking for it, but he's not going to get it. I think he's like, no, you've had enough. Not happy, Sinclair. It's like, why didn't you kick it to me? Sinclair's pissed. So Briggs, sorry. Hall. Ball tackled by Harvey. The ball up. So yeah, slowish start now. Callahan up to 45, Wilkie up to 59, and Sinclair dominating 67 now. Callahan contested handball. Oh, good hands from Gothard to Green as he grubbers one. And a good pickup. Stocker. Ball goes to ground. Callahan trying. And it's a throw in. Yeah, that was a very good pickup there by Stocker. Didn't quite get the kick away too well though. Oh, decoding, just getting the hit out. Oliver, handball to Callahan. That's a good tackle. I think that's holding the ball by Flanders. Yep. Flanders +8. A little bit of piggery. Inside 50. Big spoil out of bounds. So yeah, Callahan and Oliver getting a couple of quick ones together. They're both up to 15 disposals. So's Ash and Green, all up to 15. Sinclair, 67 from 18 disposals for the Saints. And DeConing, 63. Ash again, outside of the boot. Pressure's on for the Giants, though. And that's out on the full. So Wilson kicks in. Down to ground. O'Halloran. Garcia from Boxshall. Oh, Tom DeConing gets a kick away somehow. That was crazy. He gets a behind. So DeConing +4. Wilson up to 66. Ash kick in to Whitfield mark. Kicks it to Laverde. This is so difficult for the Giants. Saints making it so hard to get anywhere. Silvani spoiled, but Green gets a kick up. And Sinclair gets an easy chip. No, not a mark though to Wilkie. Oh, that could have been a mark, but Green keeps it in. Oh, no, he doesn't. Takes it out. And that was close. Giants fans not happy. Sinclair up to 70. Toby Green 57. Mason Wood takes a mark. Out wide to Wilkie, +5 with the handball. Hill kicks up the wing. Not a good one. Oh, Ash should have marked that, but he gets it anyway. Handball, Fonte. Back to Ash. That's a terrible handball. Goes to Michito and goes out to the right. So Saints just getting a lot of it. There's a few misses now. Should be further ahead. So that's 17 scoring shots to 10. St Kilda up by 7 scoring shots. Windhager, there we go. Up to 26. only 54 to go. Oliver, Whitfield, gets it back to him from Thomas. Little dribble out there. Halloran. So struggles so hard to say that for some reason. Stringer, the string. Gothard to O'Halloran. O'Halloran hits the post. Oh boy. Oh, don't make me say his name again, but he Did not get the goal there. Xavier O. Wilkie kicks in. Oh, out of bounds. So Ash up to 70 now as well. Ash and Sinclair, two dominant defenders up to 70. Cornelio still on 66. I think he's just come onto the ground though. Riccardi versus De Koning. De Koning gets handball out. Ash again, just running away, takes a bounce. Is that a goal? No, he's pushed it to the right. Oh, Ash having a good game, but also not a great game. Good fantasy game, but missing some targets, getting some clangers on the scorecard. Sinclair kick in. Finds the Wang. The Wang. Nazaya. Gets it straight back to Sinclair. To Hill, who's again in defense. Could he? No, he's already a midfielder forward, I think. Angwin tackles Wilson out of bounds. Not holding the ball. It'll be a throw in. So Ash up to 74. Sinclair 73. Wilkie up to 70 as well. Philippou still struggling on 20. Windhager 26. Rouston 23. Riccardi 23. Wood gets the kick. Goes down to Taru, and he gets a quick goal for the Saints. Taru, Alex Taru, little one from the grubber. Little crumbing forward kick. That's too easy, really. That was far too easy, even for a rookie. Where Angwin just left him. Or was it Laverde again? It was Laverde again. Laverde. Oh boy. He is going to be in VFL next week, I think. Has left his man, and then the spoil from the Giants player goes down to the player Laverde, was meant to be manning up. Oof. Yeah, no. Selection drama for the Giants next week, I think, and lots of heads on the chopping block. Riccardi gets a hit out. Oliver, clearance, kick. Hill can't take a mark. Windhager, kick. Oh, that's a huge spoil by Himmelberg. Brown gets the handball. O'Halloran. O'Halloran, god damn it. Wilkie. Windhager. Flanders gets the kick. See, Oliver moving up a bit, 56. Top 5 for the Giants, pretty locked away. They should be the main guys for the season. Touch wood. Callahan still on 44 though. It's a bit of a concern. Oliver, it's a bit high on Flanders for a free. So we get +4, -3 for Oliver. Back to 53. Flanders moving up. Ball goes to ground. Angwin gets wrapped up by Philippou, who finally gets some points, I think. So Riccardi. Angwin. Oliver. Not a good handball, and it's out of bounds. So Flanders moving up a bit, 57. Sinclair dominating though, up there at 79 now. Wilkie 72. Almost took a mark there. Hogan gets it back to Brown. Oh, he skies it. Oh, that is not what you want. And a little tap behind. So the Giants 3, 10, 28. Oof. Yeah, someone needs to give these guys a spray. I'm sure Kingsley gave them a bit of a spray at halftime, but could be a bigger spray at three-quarter time. Kingsley should come down to the bench probably and start literally making himself heard. Toby Green wrapped up by Flanders. It's a ball up. Oh, Marshall with a flying kick. Kicks it 50 metres. Taru gets a handball. Canelio to Ash again, running away. Handball back to Canelio, chips it wide to Thomas for a mark. Thomas, he's been alright. I think I've got him somewhere. I think he's going to be alright with all these outs. Thomas. Browston, can he get a second? Snaps it. Oh! Just pushes it left. Giants need something. It's 3-11. They need some accuracy. Wilkie getting another kick in because that is 11 behinds. Canelio doesn't know what to do. Handballs back to Ash. So Ash getting another one. Oh. Flanders. Stocker. Brown somehow gets one out. Buckley. Angwin. Canelio gets a kick. O'Halloran gives it to Oliver and he skies it. Oh my goodness. Giants players cannot get a good kick at goal today. Oh, Thomas almost got it back in, but no one can take a mark. Oh, the Giants just can't get it going. But they're going to try again. Riccardi chips it down the wing. Spoiled easily by the Saints. And Toby Green is looking pretty proppy. He's... Oh, yay. From that marking contest, just fell down wrong on his foot. So Toby Green gonna try walk it off. Umpire letting them know, play on! Just play on your mugs. Oh, Wilkie again. Another mark. He's going up to 83 with that. Wood. How's Wood going? Up to 40 with that, I'd say. Oh, Giants, get it back. O'Halloran set it right for once, and Silvani spoils that big inside 50. Yeah, Wilson stuffing it around. But Wilkie up to 83 now. So probably gonna miss the start of Frio Demons, I'd say at this rate. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too much overlap after that lightning strike. Ash leading the way with Canelio for the Giants, 79-76. 22 disposals for Ash so far. And Wilkie and Sinclair have 21. Marshall in the middle. Green looks good again. Windhager. Flanders. Carroll. O'Halloran. Oh, Garcia to Marshall, and a good mark by Iden. So it's really back and forth now. Angwin getting busy. Where's Angwin? He's up to 50 with that. Stringer off the deck. Was that a mark? Oh! Ralston trying to get it out. Saints get it now. Carroll chips it wide and finds. Oh no, Marshall, what are you doing? How do you not mark that? Gets the handball to Flanders, who boots it out. Great mark. Who was that? Was that O'Halloran again? Wilkie plucking marks for fun now. That's his 10th mark and 22nd disposal. Kicks it to Hill. It's not a mark though. Hill pumps one. He's playing in defense, Hill. He's down back. Cornelio kicks inside to Ralston for a mark, who's got Harvey Thomas wide for a mark as well. Couple of young guns. Gives it off to Whitfield. Bit of experience. Oh, and it just works. Oh, I thought the other Giants player was going to intercept it. But in the end, Krasuski gets the mark. I think that was the intended target. But I don't know who that was that almost took it away. Very low kick. Don't tell me that was Laverde. No, it was Hogan. All right. Krasuski. The Giants need it. And they get it. Get their 4th goal on the board after 11 behinds. Slow day. But Ash and Cornelio having a good one though. 79 apiece. Wilkie dominating the the whole game so far. 100% time on ground. 89 points, 22 disposals, and 10 marks, which is, just plucking them for fun. Whitfield kicking on a bit. He's up to 64. Green still in the middle, and Oliver as well, not doing too badly. Angwin up to 53. That's not bad. Some disappointing ones, maybe. Yeah, Kieran Briggs and Riccardi, the 2 rucks for the Giants, getting dominated. And DeConing on cue gets a free. But Wanganeen Miller is going to take it. All right. Fair enough. That's how he gets all the points. Just takes what he wants. So DeConing up to 72. Wilson 75 for the Saints. That's a good rookie score or 3rd-year score. Could be having a breakout this year. Oliver to Ash, who gets tackled by Ryan. But that is a good kick forward to Grzyski or Grzywski. How do you say that? Harvey Thomas with a mark. Gets him to 56 and gets Phoenix Gothard gets hit in the back of the head and he'll get a goal, get a kick for goal from 40 meters out. Oliver giving away a free to Koning and Wang Millerer kicking on. Harvey Thomas, 56. Now top 6 getting up there for the Giants. Callahan back there on 47 still. So Phoenix Gothard. Come on. Looks like he's got it. And the Giants are within 22 now with that. So slowly creeping back. 8 minutes left in the 3rd. It'll be a pretty enormous effort to come back here for the Giants, you'd have to say. But bigger things have been done. We all know about the miracle on grass. That took like 5 minutes. So a quarter and 8 minutes left in this. Plenty of time for a good game. Hopefully that rocket up the arse from Adam Kingsley did something. Ash up to 83. Wilkie 89. Sinclair 81. So some guys really popping off. And yeah, Canelio 79. So Canelio's getting busy. And I think he's been kicking a lot. Wanganeen Miller boots it out of the middle and it goes all the way for a behind. Ash kicking in. Taking a cameraman doesn't know which way to go. Neither does Ash. What is happening? Kicks it finally to Fonty, and then he steps inside. Lots of ship shaking and bacon happening. Oliver gives it back to Fonty. Some fast handballs through the middle. Ash gets involved again. Whitfield stands still while everyone else is running past him. Callahan. Oliver gets it back to Callahan. Oh, no. Oh, just missed. It could have been someone leading there for the Giants to get an inside 50, but Callahan decided to kick it all the way. So they're keen. The Giants are excited. Sinclair kicks into Windhager, who's getting up. Windhager up to 45. Definitely could get up to 80. But Cheeto Owens. To Sinclair again, who will get up to 90 now. To Windhager, who will make it to 51. To Wilkie, who's also up into the 90s. And now Silvani takes a one-handed casual mark. And Carroll takes a good contested mark. Oh no, Boxall, sorry. Not Carroll. Thought they were saying Carroll. Boxall, that was a great mark. Himmelberger's yelling at the umpires tonight. Windhager moving up. He's up to 51. So definitely could get up to 80. He's having a good quarter. I think he's more than doubled his score in this quarter, Windhager. Jack Higgins trying to punt one from 60? Like, that's pretty far out. Don't think he can snap. So Higgins from 45, just inside the 50, goes across the face. And it's still inbound. Wood. Wang, no, gets it to Liam Ryan. Oh, what a goal! Oh, that was a great goal. Saints go up to 70. So Liam Ryan pulling something out, gets off one. He's on one. Oh, he goes up to 10. He times his score by 10 with that kick and goal. Is Liam Ryan. All right, back in the middle. Briggs gets a free straight away. So still time left at the corner for the Giants. Marshall gets one against Ash running. Oof. Wood to Wilkie, who's closing in on the ton just before three-quarter time. Rouston, sorry, to Whitfield. Inside 50. Pops forward. Green to Goddard. Oliver back to Goddard. Back to Toby Green. Almost gets held up, but gets a handball out beautifully to Whitfield. That's not a good kick. Straight to Sinclair. We go up to 96 with that. And Windhager again. Windhager kicking on. Gonna get up to 57 now. Kicks it wide though, and that's a bad error. It was touched though, so it's a throw in. To Ash up to 91. Wilkie 98. Dominating. Wood tackle, I feel. Windhager, handball. Hall. Sinclair, Flanders, Marshall with the kick. But Giants get it back. Buckley. Callahan. Oliver. Back to the Saints. No. Iden's got it. Back to Whitfield, who chips it wide to Ash, who will ton up, I think. No, maybe 97 with that. So closing in on the ton. Good kick to Phoenix Goddard. And what's he going to do? He had Briggs sitting right there, but no. Big loppy one forward. Grzuski gets taken to ground. Angwin turning on the spot. Inside. Brown. Oh, Delana, sorry. Jesse Hogan. Finally doing something. Gets a good mark there, does Hogan. And he'll line up for his second. But it's going to be a tough one. Ash up to 97. Wilkie and Sinclair. So a lot of defenders getting busy in this last quarter. Or third quarter, sorry. Going to ton up for sure. Whitfield kicking on now, 75. So Jesse Hogan, 7 seconds left. Will we get another hit out? Oh, he's missed it to the left, and that is the end of the quarter. Oh, busy one. And some big scores on the cards now for both teams, I think, especially those couple at the top now. Ash, 97. Wilkie, 98. Sinclair, 95. And then it takes a bit of a drop off. Oh, sorry, 96 for Sinclair. Bit of a drop off for both teams then. Canelio, 79. Wilson, 75. And Whitfield, 75. So Whitfield kicking on there. Wilson doing well, but slowed down a bit at the end there for the Saints, I think. De Koning dominating in the ruck, the main ruck for the Saints. Flanders going all right. Brad Hill in defense a little bit. And yeah, Oliver actually 24 disposals now as well. Maybe a bit handball happy. But yeah, not having the worst one. Oh, 3 frees against. That's not great. So could have had more. Toby Green getting amongst it, but yeah, not dominating the game. Just chaining plays together, it feels. Harvey Thomas actually going all right, and Phoenix Gothard both on 56. A couple of disappointments, I guess, would be, yeah, Briggs and Riccardi, the rucks for the Giants, and Philippou for the Saints, not doing a whole lot either, even though I thought he would be at some CBAs a bit more. Yeah, not a huge quarter for any of those guys down the bottom, obviously, but we'll see what happens in the next one. Last quarter, 27 points of difference, Saints leading 70 to 43 to the Giants. So see what happens. A few tons coming up in the fourth quarter, maybe a few more. Hopefully we'll get 4 or 5 or plus tons coming up in the next quarter, but see what happens coming up next. Alrighty, back for the fourth quarter. Giants down 27 points to the Saints, 43 to 70. Lockie Ash and Callum Wilkie and Jack Sinclair dominating so far in this one, all on track to ton up early in the fourth quarter. Maybe a few others there in Cornelio, DeConing, Wilson, and maybe even Flanders. And who knows what could happen? Might have someone get 50 points this last quarter. You never know. But standout for me so far is probably Lockie Ash for the Giants. He's just been everywhere. I know it's been down back a lot for the Giants, but he's just charging through the middle, having a good game. 28 disposals for him. A few kick-ins, but yeah, he's stuffed up a little bit, but he's going pretty damn good. Sinclair and actually, yeah, Wilkie. I mean, those three have just been amazing. Wilkie plucking marks for fun. 11 marks for him. Going to ton up pretty early in this one. And yeah, Cornelio, winding the clock back. I keep saying it, but he's, yeah, got some old form about him this season. And he could be back to an 80 plus average this year, I reckon. Maybe even if he keeps going like this, hopefully he can get up and away. We'll see. Anyway, starting the fourth quarter, Oliver versus Wanganeen Millerer in the middle. And can the Giants get back into this? Cornelio versus Garcia in the middle. DeConing gets the hit out. Wanganeen tackles Oliver. And then Wanganeen runs away with a couple of kicks off the deck, I feel. Giants take it away now. Briggs, Thomas. Briggs kicks it into Garcia. Garcia's going to have to walk that off. Callahan can't do anything. Ball's just bumbling around. No one's really getting a hold of it. Out the back now. Wood. Hill fumbles it to Wilson, who finally gets a kick. Himmelberg playing some basketball, and it gets away out of bounds. So Cornelio off the bat, up to 81, a quick handball. Whitfield, some Giants there early. DeConing as well, and Wanganeen kicking two to himself. That was nice. Harvey Thomas. Brown gets it from Whitfield. No, sorry, Delana. Now it's Brown. Wilkie is pulled up sore in the background. I feel like Brown just broke his ankles with like a cramp. I think he's had a sore foot and he, yeah, just pulled up sore there a bit. Sinclair, Wood, smothered by Cornelio. Green tackled by Silvani. Wanganeen gets it out, but no, it's out of bounds. Yeah, a bit of nothing play so far this quarter, but Whitfield going up. Harvey Thomas up to 60. He's having a good game. Briggs versus Marshall. Marshall gets it down. Wanganeen gets it out. Sinclair can't get it, but Hugo gets it to Naz. Naz kicks it deep. Iden bounces off a Saints player, gives it to Buckley, gets it back. Gets it back again from some scrappiness, but now an inside 50. Spoiled the ground. Carroll. Silvani gets it out. Giants get it back. Clayton Oliver goes for goal. Oh, it's a goal! What a goal it was. From the 50. Clayton, out of nowhere, just stands and delivers. And that'll get him up to 74 with that one. Oh, that was a good kick. Look at this. Just somehow got it out back. And Whitfield just gives him a quick handball out and one step, bang. Somehow it did not look like a good kick, to be honest, but somehow it went through the middle. I don't know how this came off. Yeah, that is a slap at the leather and hope kind of kick, and it totally worked. Clayton Oliver, 78. Naz gets the clearance. And it's a 21-point difference. Saints on the prowl. Oh, Himmelberg smashes into Higgins, and it's a free. That was not good. Whitfield 81. Same as Cornelio. Wilkie and Sinclair on 98. That was a very sloppy play there from Himmelberg. Higgins pushes that a little bit to the right, I think. Don't know if that was even a score. Nope, out on the full. And Harvey Thomas kicking in. That's nice. Out to Himmelberg, the guy who just gave away the free, so he gets his points back. Oh, that was a terrible tackle. That was almost reportable, I'd say. Stringer gets it to Cornelio. Handballs out. Goes nowhere. Briggs walls in the way. Cornelio gets 2 handballs. And Briggs, a nice little chip. Oh! Sharman absolutely poleaxed Whitfield. Oh, that was a big hit. And that's holding the ball. Because Whitfield decided to play on stupidly. Wanganeen taking a couple of 3 bounces with like 4 bounces and a casual 8 steps with 4 bounces there from Wang. Harvey Thomas getting a tackle. Boxshall there. The Giants on the rebound. No, it's not good. Callahan somehow. Delana gets it away. Garcia. DeConing, great pickup. Can't quite get it through. Ash gets it out though. Cornelio further. Ash, another tackle. But the Saints get it back to Hill. Oh, should have been a Fonty mark, but he drops it. Buckley back to Iden, across to Thomas, who's under pressure, but that's a good kick. That's a great kick to Callahan. Dangerous kick back to Briggs. Off to Callahan again. They're going fast here. Thomas somehow gets it to Oliver. Over again, Cornelio, Callahan. Himmelberg, not a great kick. And it's hit the post after bouncing. So no score there. Adam Kingsley, not happy. So Ash 99. No tons in the first 5 minutes here. But a few guys creeping further. 87 for Cornelio. 81 for DeConing and Wang. I tell you, Harvey Thomas has been good this quarter too. He's been busy. There's another tackle, I think, for him. So just under 15 minutes. Cornelio up to 89. Oliver 83. Goddard. Green. That was nothing. I don't know what that was. Saints trying to get it out now. Feeling a bit of pressure, but that's a good intercept mark by Angwin. Giants keeping the pressure up. So De Koning creeping on 82. Philippou down there, 26 still. And Riccardi, 32. Couple of low lights. Wood, Sinclair to Hill, who gets the kick. Oliverti, Angwin, Ash gets a kick, and that'll be his ton. But it's straight to Max Hall, who needed that. Not 15 to Wood. But yeah, that is Lockie Ash probably tunning up there, up to 102, I'd say. Wang trying to do some dancing on the ball. Iden back to Ash again. So Ash, handball. Callahan kick. Canelio fast hands to Green, who little tricky kick. Goddard gets the goal on the run while getting tackled, so he did well in the end, but I thought he was in a bit of trouble there. That was close. Harvey Thomas up to 76, by the way. He's got a few tackles now, 5 tackles for him. Toby Green creeping up there. That was a great kick by him just then. Little jokery, little over your head kick and found Gothard. I can't believe he played on, but he did, Goddard, and he made it work. So Ash up to 31 disposals, 104 for him. And yeah, Sinclair, sorry, up to 100 as well. So he's 27 disposals, 8 marks. A tackle for his 100 on the dot. Flanders and Naz and Iden taking a mark now. Giants 15 points behind. Not a mark to Ash, but he'll get a kick, you'd think. He's taking his time. He's stopped. That is a great kick in the end. I thought it would look bad, but it turned out to be good. Buckley into Briggs. Ash running again. Ash is dominating. And that's a beautiful kick, and Riccardi's completely stuffed it. Oh, Riccardi. Way to put a turd on top of a cake. Honestly, that was terrible. Yeah, Ash is gassed. Ash is using the Ash left. Goddard from Angwin, and Wilkie can't take the mark, but he will get the handball, and that's 100 for Wilkie. Oh god, that was a terrible kick, but somehow Nazaya Wanganeen Millera takes that mark. Ash up to 110, Sinclair 100, Wilkie should be ticking up to 100 just about now. And Naz is creeping up. He'll get up to 89 as it goes out of bounds. So the Giants, 15 behind. The game is well and truly on. Marshall hit out. Callahan gathers. Handball. Briggs stuffs it. Ooh. Oh no, Hogan, sorry. Hogan. Just can't. Yeah. Slippery fingers at important times. Marshall against Riccardi in the ruck there. Naz comes away with it with ease. Oh, Canelio's running him down though. Somehow gets the handball away. Hill chips to Flanders with a mark. So Flanders creeping up, and he gets a 50 against Xavier O'Halloran. And Flanders could get to the 50 and have a shot from here. And that could, yeah, he's definitely going to get into the 80s now, Flanders. Naz up to 91. So Sam Flanders getting into the 80s with this kick for sure. Maybe 90. Oh, oh, another poster. So Flanders waiting for his first goal as a Saint. Whitfield getting the kick in. Chips a little one to Iden. How's Iden doing? Up to 68 now. That's a great kick to kick Cornelio back to Angwin. And that's not a great kick, but somehow Thomas fumbles it back. Oh no, it's Laverty. Oh no, he's missed it with his boot. Oh my god. Oh, Laverty, you're so shit. Sorry, mate. Bringing that Essendon vibe. Oh, Sharman can't take the mark either. Higgins, Buckley, Naz, good pickup. Wood, is that going? No, across. It is! Oh my god! Out of nothing in the corner, Mason Wood. He doesn't believe it himself. He doesn't know. I'll just kick it. Just kick it a goal. See what happens. So, yeah, a couple of high scores coming in now. A couple of tons. Cornelio up to 96 with a couple of good plays. Whitfield and Oliver into the 80s. Wanganeen 93. Flanders 86. De Koning 82. And just under 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 22 points the difference. Marshall gets a kick. Angwin, good tackle there. Fonte trying to get it. Garcia's on top of him. O'Halloran, the stringer, kicking it forward. The string. Wilkie can't take it. Silvani kicks it forward. Cornelio gets tackled by Sinclair, but it's not holding the ball. Sinclair will go up to 104. Marshall just takes it away. Shank off the side. Laverty kicks it straight into the St Kilda player. Oh my god. Callahan. Wilkie. So Sinclair. Carroll gets the handball. Wilkie. Windhager couldn't get it out. Windhager has stalled a bit. Take him to 61 though. Don't know if he's going to get to 80 like we were hoping. And Marshall getting some hitouts late here against Riccardi. That's over their head though. Garcia. Play on. Touched. Machito gives it to Wilson, who puts it right over the head of Liam Ryan. He's kept it in, but it's not. Bouncing out of bounds. Ooh, so Cornelio, 96, creeping on. Wanganeen Millera, 93. Flanders, 86 with Whitfield. Philippou, 26. Tom De Koning kicking it out of the hit out. No hit out needed, just a kick. Oliver to Buckley. Thomas doesn't know what to do. Chipping wide to Ash, because, you know, who else is going to take it up the field? Oh, never mind. He's kicked it straight out on the full. 34th disposal out on the full. Jack Carroll kick in. Finds Brad Hill? Yes, Brad Hill getting up into the 80s. Carroll gets it back. Getting a little bit of late junk. That'll take him up to 51 with those two mark and kicks. Lucky washed. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, the Lockies aren't doing. Oh, he's gassed. He's absolutely gassed, Lockie Ash. He's not making the difference. Lucky Whitfield as well. Not really getting many impact plays. De Koning, Oliver, Callahan. That's a good kick to Rouston, though. In the middle to Ash again. Mark, disposal 35. You take him to 122. Ash on fire, even though his kicks aren't doing much at all. They're getting gassed out there. Absolutely gassed, the Giants, I think. Especially Lockie Ash. 3 Saints trying to tackle there. What's Rowan Marshall doing? 58. He's getting some hitouts late, but 7 hitouts for the match. Green, I thought, got that out, but the umpire recalls it. So Ash 122. Cornelio still sitting on 96. Ash 93. Rowan Marshall gets tackled by Brown. So Rowan Marshall can't get much going. He's pushing Riccardi and falling over in the process. Callahan, handball up, Brown, out of bounds. Out of bounds. Cornelio, where are you, mate? He's on the bench. Briggs, looking pretty angry. Yeah, exactly. Giants are just bombing it. I don't know what they're doing and giving away some stupid gimmies. There's Windhager though. Windhager moving up. And Taru, Flying Viking, taking a big one. I think he's hurt himself a bit. Yeah, no, Giants just nothing smooth about what they've done today. It's just bomb it forward and hope and handball relentlessly. Philippou getting a kick. Actually, you might make it to 30. Boxshaw playing some soccer. Oh, good tackle by Ash. Oh my God, he's going to get up to 130 with that. And disposal 36. Oh, Laverty. Don't get me started on Laverty. That guy. Giants struggling from the back. Oh, good mark in the end by Grishevsky is what they're calling him? Grishevsky? I thought it was in Grzuski. Grishevsky. Yeah. Some weird names in the AFL. Here's Fonty. Laverty. Another one spoiled out of bounds. So slow end here, but not for Lockie Ash. That guy's on fire. He's just everywhere. Callahan getting up though, that's good. He was having a slow game. Riccardi, O'Halloran, spoiled. Did he touch? Hill saying he touched. But that went through. Okay, they're saying it's touched. Brad Hill, flick of the fingers, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So a couple of Giants creeping up there. Thomas, Gothard, Angwin up to 81. A couple of their young guns turning up a bit today, even though it's been a tough day for the Giants. Rouston, bit disappointing. Up to 54 at least now. Himmelberg kicking big. That's going to be gobbled up though. Sharman taking a few marks late. Wilkie, there he goes. +3 because it wasn't a mark. Silvani finds Wood. So I don't know if Cornelio's coming back on. Gonna stranded on 96 maybe. Sinclair gets a mark. So maybe some late junk on the cards here. This is where people, like normal fans, think the game's over, but fantasy fans know there's points to be had at the end here. Wood getting in on some of that junk, getting up to 75. Actually, I'll be 81 now after that. Oh, they look tired. So DeConing, 88. There's another hit out. Oliver tackled. No, gets it out. Ash, but gives it back. That's not 15. Sinclair gives it to Marshall. Sinclair trying his hardest, but Ralston gets a tackle. It was a good tackle for this late in the game. So Ralston moving up a little bit at the end. O'Halloran, I'm saying that right now, tumbles it. Whitfield, can he chip a little cheeky one? Not a good kick. Gonna try get the, oh, knocked over. Silvani, I think, in the end gets a kick. Cornelio gets a kick, gets to 99 with that. Needs a little touch more. Jake Stringer with all the time in the world, and he's got it. Oh, all right. All right. No, yeah, 2 minutes 44. They got to get 15 more points in 2 minutes 44. I don't know about that. Can it be done? Can the Giants pull something out of their ass in the last minutes? They don't deserve to win, to be honest, but yeah, no, I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see. That was a good goal by Stringer. I'll give him that. Good goal. Whitfield, smart in the end. A little tap. And yeah, Whitfield up to 89. 3 Giants there on 89. And Wanganeen Miller on 90. DeConing 89 as well. Briggs hit out. But no, jumped over the line. Did he? No, DeConing jumped over the line. So DeConing free against. Sinclair. Sharman, not a good kick. Thomas, have a go. Go, kick it. Yes! What a goal! Harvey Thomas. +9 with a little intercept. Oh, that was excellent. Go, little man. Oh my god, I didn't touch wood when I said they can't do it, because they might be able to do it. Harvey Thomas goes up to 88 with that. That Sharman clearance. I think he thought Harvey Thomas was much smaller than he is. Giants within 9. All right. What is happening? What is happening? Sinclair 116. Ash 134. Ooh. And Wilkie creeping up a little bit more. DeConing, tip out. Canelio tackle. And that should take Canelio up to the ton. 103 for him. Briggs hit out. Hall kick. Gobbled up by Buckley. Handballs back to Fonte. He kicks it wide. Looking for Ash, but that's dangerous. Machito running. Ash has got to go grab him. Can't get any. Higgins picks it up. DeConing with a kick. Just goes to the left. So behind for St Kilda. DeConing. Get up to 90 with that. Himmelberg doesn't know where to go. That's dangerous. Half volley. Goes to Whitfield in the end. Not a great kick. Play on for Oliver. Handball to Angwin. Callahan. Back to Oliver. Ball's gone bouncing around. No one's got it. Oliver back. Handball. Ash in. Looking for Callahan, but he's knocked on his ass by Wilson. And Callahan gets a free. Play on though. Briggs. They gotta go. They gotta go if they're gonna get back in the middle. No one's there. Saints spoil it down. Rouston chipping back in. He's got Jesse Hogan. Jesse Hogan. He's got to kick this pretty quick. He's got to go. Yeah, hurry up, but make sure you kick straight. Oh no, surely not. He's got it. And the Giants are within 4 with a minute left or 30 seconds left. Oh my goodness. 23 seconds left and it's a 4-point game. Oh shit. Lucky Ash, 134. Canelio, tunning up. He's wound that clock as tight as he can. Gone all the way back. Sinclair, 116. Wilkie, 107. DeConing and Wang Millerer on 90. Oliver up to 96 and Callahan 93. Whitfield 92. Harvey Thomas 88 as well. Yeah, some good kids kicking on for the Giants here it feels. And it's finally, with 23 seconds to go, we have a good game on our hands. Finally. Briggs. Down to Callahan. Fonte. Canelio shanks it. Oh, Himmelberg off the deck. It bounces. Wilson kicks it wide. Got to be a spoil. It is. Himmelberg up the wing. They need a mark. They got to get a kick in. The siren's going to go. That's the end. And the Saints win. Get away with it there. Oh, that was fun ending there. That was, exciting game for the Giants in the end. In the end, it was fun. But for most of that, the Giants were horrible, if I'm completely honest with you. They were stuffing about, and some of their experienced guys kicked on a bit at the end there. Callahan up to 98. That's pretty good. Canelio, 106. That's good. Ash, though, dominating on 134. Sinclair, top for the Saints, 116. Wilkie, 107. DeConing and Wanganeen Millerer, 90. Wanganeen dropped off a lot at the end there. Didn't quite see him doing what he usually does. Flanders, 86. Flag Saints, that's right, Jen. That's right. Flag Saints, they got a win on the board finally. And for most of that, they played pretty well. Flanders, 86. Hill, 84. Wilson also dropped off a bit at the end there to finish on 81. Windhager, not quite up to 80. 71 though, that's not bad. Oliver and Callahan really kicked on in that last half, I reckon, or the last quarter, just chopping and changing between the two. Who else was? Yeah, Hogan came through pretty clutch at the end. Look, no one had a terrible game. I guess the worst game there from a fantasy point of view was probably Philippou, unfortunately. Not doing much at all after the first quarter, I feel. Ended up on 31. Carroll as well, thought he might have done a bit better, 48. Oh, Laverty. Ugh. Jason Laverty will be in VFL next week if Buckley is really going to swing the axe. But yeah, look, a good game in the end. Might be swapping over to Demons versus Freo in a second, so stay tuned for that. Please like and subscribe, guys, if you want to follow me for some more live walkthroughs this year. Keen to do as many as possible. Get in the chat. Thanks for joining me, Jen, in the chat today. Flag Saints. They did pretty well today, but yeah, not a bad match in the end. It was looked like it was going to be a blowout, but the Giants crept back and made it. Yeah, not the worst outcome, but still a loss. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll be probably back on very soon. Might catch after the first quarter of Freo vs Demons, so I'll be back soon with that. So thanks for watching. See you soon.